Embrace it all, because understand something. If you want to be a CIA man, a confident, intelligent, and assertive guy, understand something. You are going to be insulted because you're a winner. Winners always get insulted by losers. They're going to call you arrogant. They're going to call you condescending. They're going to throw a bunch of insults at you, but what they're not going to do is they're not going to be able to beat you. All winners have haters. And I need you guys to understand something. People are going to come at you. They're going to say, like I said, one of the biggest ones they're going to call you is you're full of yourself. You think you're so this. You think you're so that. You know who are going to say that? People who are trying to keep you down. They're not telling you that because they think less of you. They're telling you that because you have the nerve to believe in yourself and stand on what it is you believe. You're going to have men throw it at you, but what you're not going to have is some guy who's above you or better than you throwing it at you. You're never going to have somebody that you're trying to compete with saying you're arrogant. You're going to say, all right, that's what I mean. Do it. Be courageous. Push, push, push.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason. Coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all what it look like out here before I head out to work, man. You know, it's a little gray, you know what? But we can still see the sun through there, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. If you up, if you breathing, you know what I mean? If your feet touch the ground, you got air in your lungs, man. Listen, man, you winning. You big blessed today. So make sure you get out there and do something like it. Act like it. Be like it. You know what I mean? Feel like it. You know? Because that's just what we do. That's what we own. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, though, I had to show y'all that message from Kevin Samuels, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. May the Godfather rest in peace. Because, listen, I just want y'all to be ready for it. You know? A lot of y'all, you know, I don't know, y'all probably dealing with it already. You know, it really don't take you getting to the top for you to have to experience these things all the way. You know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all that because, you know, it just start with the little changes that you make to where, you know, you will start seeing people acting different, you know, treating you different. You know what I mean? Coming at you different, the energy different, you know, just because you elevate. You know what I'm saying? Just because you winning. And, you know, that become a real problem for people because you got a lot of folks that just can't take it. They can't take it. So they will dumb themselves down just to fit in with a crowd, bro. And it's sad to see. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have people that do that shit out of love. You know, they're going to do that shit because, you know, they just want to be in a certain circle, a certain group, you know, and as soon as they have something to say about the changes that they making, you know, they going to, you know, you got some people that be like, nah, man, I ain't on that, man. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying stuff out. I'm just, you know, they going to dumb it down, you know, even though they feel good as hell, even though they like the results that they seeing. They gonna dumb it down. And listen, bro, that shit don't do anything for you when you do that shit. I'm here to tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you dimming your own light by allowing what they say and how they think to you know, to get in your mind, you know, to lower you. You letting that shit get to you, bro. And it's just like, man, you know, with all the work that you put in, and how you feel, you know, with yourself, your confidence and all of that, your new energy, the glow that you got, man, ain't no way that I'm gonna let some motherfuckers around here or in my life, you know, stop me from becoming my best version. Just because it's different from what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what you doing is outside of the norm. And people will try to make you feel bad for that shit, see? And that's why I try to tell y'all, man, you know, this journey really do open up your eyes, man. You gon' see who really for you and who ain't. And it's gonna be just like Kevin Samuel said, man. Motherfuckers gonna have all types of shit to say about you. And what be killer is when the motherfuckers try to like joke about that shit. You gonna have motherfuckers joking about that shit. And then when you look at them, You know what I mean? And you ain't even got nothing bad to say about them. But it's just crazy though when motherfuckers got all the jokes for you, but you could see them, you know, be the ones with the low energy. You could see them with the toxic lifestyles. You could see them the ones that be out of shape and shit, you know, constantly seeking pleasure, you know, but they got something to say about you. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, when you think about that shit, like, I'm talking personally. From my own personal experiences, that's what made me not engage with them. Honestly, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. When I could see, you know, for the motherfuckers that have something to say about me and my journey and the changes that I've been making with a more healthier lifestyle and all that other stuff, you know, once you see how they living or you know how they living, bro, it's not even worth you engaging. It's not even worth you putting energy into what they have to say and how they think, because you can see, you already see they flaws. You see what's eating at them. You see they vices. You can see it. You can feel it in their energy and all. So it be like, yo, it's like kicking a dead horse, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you engaging with them or trying to match their energy is like beating up somebody that's already injured, bro, because you can see the pain in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in their mannerisms that they down. You know what I mean? And when you can see that, bro, it's just like, yo, you know what I mean? I straight up laugh it off because it's funny, but it ain't no way that I'm gonna let it stop me. You know what I mean? And calling them out on some of their issues and shit don't even be worth it. You know, as bad as you want to do it, as bad as you want to clap back, as bad as you want to say, look at you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as bad as you want to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Tell a motherfucker, you know, look at you. Maybe you need to try some shit. Maybe you need to change your diet. Maybe you need to be on semen retention. Maybe you need to stop fapping because you know what they doing. It's like when you get on this journey, you can see right through the bullshit. Boy, you can see right through that shit. You can see right through that shit. And it be like so crazy that them be the main ones talking. You know what I'm saying? The real ones ain't gonna even have nothing to say. You know, if they not, you know, asking or you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have some people that have some positive things to say, gonna tell you to keep going, especially the real ones that know what you've been through. But you gonna still have some people that know what you've been through that, you know, that was enjoying the show, enjoying watching your downfall, that's gonna either have something to say or they just gonna act like you non-existent, like they don't see the changes in you. Or you gonna have some real ones that maybe even try to, you know, ask you, you know, what it is that you doing that's working for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they, you know, you got a lot of people that's out here struggling, that's scared to talk about the things that we talk about. They don't want to, you know, talk about the diet and the things that they eat. And they don't want to talk about, you know, some of the habits that they may have, that they may be hiding, you know, because a lot of people don't know how to approach these situations and getting themselves on track, or they don't know how to approach the healing process. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this journey is about, us healing. You know, it's not about us trying to outdo each other or anybody else. It's about us becoming our best version. It's about us being winners in our own right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. When you become a winner in your life, then guess what, bro? The losers gonna have something to say. You know what I mean? The underachievers gonna have something to say. The haters gonna be around lurking, you know, doing the dumb shit, doing the rumor spreading, you know, gathering up the groups, you know what I'm saying, to talk about you, to gossip about you and all that other shit. That's just what people do. That's just what people do, bro. That's just what they do. So you gotta understand, man, it don't even matter what level you on right now. The point is that you are on a level and you are moving up. The point is that you are on a level and you are moving up. And it's like I always tell you, bro, that be enough. Not enough, that be enough for a motherfucker to have something to say about you, bruh. That be enough. That be enough for a motherfucker to just be sitting there praying for your downfall for no reason. For no reason. You know what I mean? The last thing people want to do is see you better yourself. And then you got even more motherfuckers that be up there that will have more than you. They will have more than you, but as you start to climb up, they gonna be mad. You got people that they have way more than you. They had a women, they had a money, they had a good jobs, they have the house, they had a car, they got all this shit, but they'll still be mad at little old you that's on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Because they have and need all of those things. But when they see somebody like you coming up that still got the glow, still got the confidence, still out here showing gratitude for everything that you have, you know what I mean? Still out here grinding, you know what I mean? Working on yourself, you know what I mean? It's certain things that you just can't, you know, buy. You just can't buy the type of glow that we have. You can't buy this type of light. You know what I mean? But that's the problem right there. You got so many people trying to buy their light. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to attract it. Instead of looking within. So instead, when you steady looking on the outside, and what people don't understand is when you steady looking on the outside and you doing all this outside work instead of internal work, then guess what, bro? You become reliant on people. You know what I'm saying? To validate you. So you start needing a validation. If you don't get it, you want to go do more extravagant things. You feel like you need to go buy more, impress more, show off more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not for you. You're not doing it for you. You're not winning for you. You know what I'm saying? So why you think they so mad at you when you don't need all of that shit that they need? You know what I mean? And you just doing you. You just minding your business. You focused on your mission. And that annoys people like that. That annoys people that gotta go out there and get all of this shit. You know what I mean? And they wish that you had the problems that they had. You know what I'm saying? They wish that you was out here lusting. They wish that you was out here chasing women. They wish that you was out here amongst the crowd. They wish that you had addictions. You know what I'm saying? They wish that you was worldly. They wish that you was demonic. You know what I'm saying? They wish everything that's wrong with them, they wish you had their same problems, but they don't see none of it in you. You know what I mean? And you will have some people get so irritated that every time you see them, they will try to bring it out of you. And then when you know they catch you on the wrong day. You know what I mean? Because shit happens, and then they want to act like, you know, they want to look surprised and stunned, like, what did they do? Well, you kept poking the bear. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you know, people do have their limits. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to not defend yourself. I'm telling you, when you see certain shit that's not worth it, stay away from that. But you will have some people that will continue to poke the bear because of their insecurities, because of their issues, and because of your light and glow. And then you have to put them in their place, and then immediately they act like they act like they the victim, bro. How often do that happen? Have that happened before? And then even then, bro, you know, me personally, you know, as good as it'll feel in that moment, bro, I've had situations where I felt bad that I even allowed myself to be sucked into that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? When you work so hard to make these changes, when you work so hard to get to where you at, bro, you know, you feel bad when you let somebody bring you down to their level. So that's why I say avoid it. But, you know, sometimes I understand, you know what I mean? Just like any moment, you know you gonna have that. But, you know, on this journey, one thing we learn the most is that we learn from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And we have no problem with cutting motherfuckers off. We have no problem avoiding people. You know what I'm saying? Because we secure with ourselves. So we not gonna look at ourselves like we bitches. We not gonna look at ourselves like we punks, because we know we not punks. The background where a lot of us came from, that we made it out of, the darkness that we made it out of, prove that we are not punks. Prove that we are not bitches. It proves that we are survivors. And that's what we have to keep in mind. We have to stay survivors out here. We need the survivor mentality. You know what I'm saying? Not being in survival mode where you out here doing all of this shit because you feel like it's gonna leave. No, you protecting your energy when you a survivor. You made it out of a real bad place. I'm talking about that type of survivor. We see a lot of weak motherfuckers in survival mode. That's a totally different subject. But when you a survivor out here, you gonna stay out of situations. You gonna stay away from people because you know who you are. And you don't want none of that shit infiltrating you and what you have going on. So understand, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean? And understand that you're gonna have people around here that's irritated with our level up, irritated with our glow, irritated with our light, but we can never allow that to dim our light. We cannot dim ourselves for them, you know, ever. All right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get